Welcome to Seen and Heard podcast. Long time no here, where everyone should be seen and heard. And I'm your host Sharon. It's been about a month. I apologize. I had took a well needed vacation. I went to Queens, New York, and I met with my other co-host Chrissy. But tonight it's just me, and I'm really glad to be back. I'm refreshed. I'm excited about our new shows, new episodes coming up. Charles is also a little busy right now. He has taken up some more tutoring, I believe. So, but we are planning and we have in the works for upcoming podcast on affirmative action. And Chrissy is also in Florida. So I'll look forward to, you know, having another show with all of them here soon. And in the meantime, I'm glad to be back. And I missed you guys. I missed you guys. Tonight, we are going to talk about the affirmative action and Ron DeSantis and the women that voted for the shocking turn of events in Florida. Welcome back to Seen and Heard podcast. I'm your host, Sharon, and tonight we're going to talk about the alimony legislation that Ron DeSantis signed into law Friday, and how white women continue to vote against their best interests when they think that the laws are only going to hurt other people, and then it boomerangs around and kind of snaps them in their bottom. So Ron DeSantis on Friday signed a measure that will overhaul the state's alimony laws after three vetoes of similar bills and decades of emotional clashes over the issue. Um, The measure SB 1416 includes doing away with what is known as permanent alimony. DeSantis' approval came a year after he nixed a similar bill that sought to eliminate permanent alimony and set up a formula for alimony amounts based on the length of marriage. So, ladies, if a man wants to move to Florida, that might be a red flag, especially if you're not married already. And I'm not, a love coach or anything like that, but that would be a red flag to me. Think about it because, I mean, women already don't have rights to their bodily autonomy in Florida as well. The approval drew an outcry from members of the First Wives Advocacy Group, a coalition of mostly older women who receive permanent alimony and who assert that their lives will be upended without the payments. And again, they voted for Republican leaders. On behalf of the thousands of women who our group represents, we are very disappointed in the governor's decision to sign the alimony reform bill. We believe by signing it, he has put older women in situations which will cause financial devastation. The so-called party of family values has contributed to the erosion of the institution of marriage in Florida. Jan Kalia, a 63-year-old Boca Raton woman who founded the group a decade ago, told the news service of Florida in a text message Friday. Family values, and they supported Trump. For what reason? In 2015, and that's my question. It's like, what do if there are any Republican women out there that hear this, what do you guys expect when you continue to vote against your best interest because you think it's going to harm the same people that you hate, they hate. Is that the only driving force for voting for these laws? And the people that you hate, they're already in a situation. I mean, they'll get through it. It's going to make it worse. But now you're in a situation. You've been married to a guy. You stayed at home. You raised the kids. You didn't have a job. Well, speaking of jobs, the migrants have left Florida, so I hear those jobs are open. Um, the old saying goes that people usually tell the minorities, pull yourself up by your bootstraps. That's how the old saying goes, and not trying to be crass or snarky or anything like that. But we are facing desperate times right now. We're going into fascism, and you guys keep voting for these legislators that hate everybody. I mean, so now, let's see, the Florida tourism, that's getting ready, that's suffering now. There are people that live in Florida that did not vote for, any of this. Those are the people that I feel bad for. I actually have sympathy for them. They are in a situation where they can't move. They're stuck, because nobody's making enough money where they could save and they can get out of the situation to safety, because Florida right now is not safe. It's not a safe place, especially if you're a minority. Um, I'm trying to open up this article, but it's taking too long. But I'm going to read this article about how experts are panicking over Florida tourism as major conventions flee the state. Everybody's fleeing. Nobody's making any reservations for the hotels because there's no workforce. But then again, that may be solved with the ladies that are getting ready to lose their alimony. And it's really not a laughing matter. I'm not even laughing about the situation. It's just I am flabbergasted that you guys keep voting for these people, thinking they're not going to come for you. And they've proven over and over and over again they're going to come for everybody. Okay, so experts panic over Florida tourism as major conventions flee the state's unfriendly political environment. Convention organizers are pulling, let's see, why did that pop up? Are pulling out of Florida, which is devastating knock on tourism and causing panic over the future of the industry. Experts warned in the report on Friday. When asked for a reason why they were scrapping plans, one organizer wrote simply, Governor DeSantis. More than half a dozen planned conventions in Broward County, which encompasses the Fort Lauderdale area, have been scrapped in recent months, according to a list drawn up by the county's tourism promotion group Visit Lauderdale and reported by the South Florida Sun Sentinel. We lost this program due to political climate. Visit Lauderdale notes on a decision by the Supreme Council of America, Inc. Ancient and accepted Scottish Rite Masons to cancel its meeting plan for August next year. It also canceled 855 hotel rooms. Thousands of dollars are also being lost by restaurants and attractions by visitors going elsewhere. We were so close on this one, read another note on the cancellation of the 2024 National Family and Community Engagement and Community Schools Conference. It also pulled out of more than 2,000 hotel rooms. Group decided to pull out of Florida due to concerns about what the governor is doing in education schools and that he will likely run in 2024. They do not want to lose attendees due to this. Stacy Ritter, president of Visit Fort Lauderdale, told the Sun Sentinel it's not directed at South Florida. We're not doing anything different than we've been doing for the last 30 years. From an economic standpoint, this is very harmful, she explained. We saw in 2020 what happens when visitors stay away. People lose their jobs by not coming here. The residents of our county whose values align with these organizations get hurt. Minority, women, and LGBTQ plus businesses rely on visitors for their existence. Staying away hurts those very people. The American Specialty Toy Retailing Association had planned a 3,000 person conference in 2026, but is instead headed to Milwaukee. In a note to Visit Lauderdale, its spokesperson, Beth Miller, cited the unfriendly political environment in Florida. This would otherwise be such a fabulous destination for the group. I sure hope things become less polarizing soon, she said. The effect on tourism has been seen across Florida, the Sun Sentinel reported. A DeSantis spokesperson told the Sun Sentinel the cancellations were nothing more than media stunt. Well, the people that live there that rely on tourism for their livelihood don't believe it's a media stunt. So Ron DeSantis is, um, I mean, I really hope that the events of what he's doing prove to the people that support this once and for all that he doesn't really care about anybody. So please, please, please get on the right side. Please do your research on other candidates because this is going to be detrimental for the whole country. So I really, really hope that things turn around for people in Florida that didn't vote for this, that don't deserve this. And we will talk more about this in a future broadcast. This is just my reintroduction, coming back because there's still a lot more to say about this, and I want to talk about this with even with the listeners. If there are any listeners out there that would like to be a part of the show, just leave us a message in the comments. Um, if you would like to, we're peer supported, so all donations to the show that support us. They are greatly appreciated. The links will be in the description box. We also have merch. I will have the links where you can click to um, get a coffee mug, get a t shirt. All of those purchases will help the show also. So, thank you again for listening, and I'm really excited about being back. We have so much more to talk about. If you guys have any ideas about what you would like to hear, leave them in the comment section. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and let me know what you think of the show. And we'll catch you on the next one. Bye bye.